Tripping my balance instead of just say, oh my, personal place, not your line. Get all the brain, we coming in Susie, be screaming my name. I am not high, I am the flame. Give me my money, give me my.
What's up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. That's a joke. I got my friend Jasmine here. I'm just gonna be doing a walkthrough of my song, Bless Me. I'm here in my studio. I spend too much time in here. Let's go for it. Come on. Should we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go.
I'm obsessed with this song for a plethora of reasons. One of them is I just feel like you've been teaching me so much about just music. And Bless Me in particular is one of those things that, like, when you hear it, I want everyone to give me all of their money. And I don't know, I feel so connected to you and like your culture in a way, because we obviously have different backgrounds. I feel like I'm learning a lot about you through your music. I grew up listening to hip hop and rock. Now that Afrobeats has really staked a claim within music, your music feels different than a lot of the Afrobeats that I hear. And I'm curious if you could help me understand why.
So what's interesting, I was born in Atlanta. I grew up in Nigeria until I was like 10. You know all of this, but this is really for y'all. And then I moved to Houston. I went to an international school in Houston for a while. And then I moved to LA.
When I first met Ollie, he had a British accent.
Yes, I used to have a British accent. Crazy. But kind of throughout that, I think what's been cool is I've picked up so many different pieces in life and so many different parts of the world. And so last year, I was working on this show in New York. It was an off-Broadway show, and it was all Cuban music. And one of the coolest things about my experiences there, while I was working on the show, so much of this music felt like home, even though I'm not Cuban, right? Like, I'm Nigerian, I just couldn't
And the full
escape.
show was in Spanish.
The whole show was in Spanish. I learned how to sing in Spanish for the show. But the whole show just felt like music that was in my blood, and it was one of the most confusing things. And I would hear songs, and I would call my mom and be like, hey mom, like, I heard this song, like, do we know it? She's like, you know what's weird? We do, but our version of it has like slightly different words, or it sounds like they're mispronouncing words. All of that to find out. People from the western coast of Africa were taken and scattered all across South America and Central America. And so much of our culture and so much of our music is similar. Long story short, I went down this rabbit hole and I found a genre called baile funk, which is from Brazil. I love baile funk music, and so this specific song, actually, I use a lot of baile funk. This rhythm right here. And so here's the thing, if you play that for any Brazilian, they'll know exactly what it is.
That's why all of your comments are like, Brazil!
So I was like, Brazil! And everyone was like, oh, you're not Brazilian. I'm like, yeah, but I want to be. And then I love layering my drums. So I take that baile loop and I add all of these layers to it. And it kind of feels bigger. And so by the time you then hit the chorus, that's when I add that Afrobeat shaker. Yeah. And then once you pair that with the bass line, that bass line is all 808s. It's 808s doing this.
Ollie, this is kind of crazy to see it piece by piece, because like individually, if you just played me these things, I would think that it was going to be something completely different.
Completely different. That 808 plus the drums. Yeah. So I found this loop and it's called Kundu.
Why did I think that was you this whole time?
It was not me. And so I put that all throughout this. I love these strings. It has these strings in it. Once you take those strings and then add that kundu sample, it and so one of the things I was going for with the song, right? I don't know, I feel like I make a lot of moody, sad songs. And so with Bless Me, I just wanted something that felt aspirational. Like at the end, you know, you hear my parents. I've had many long conversations with them about what did y'all feel like when I wanted to be an entertainer. They're Nigerian parents, and the thing you always hear is that Nigerian parents are like, no, you're not allowed to do all of that. But my parents from day one, they were like, yeah, like just be the best one. So this song for me is sort of like reaching out to those that came before me, and so I wanted something that felt uplifting, but also I wanted something that had that kind of
Like the
energy to it. On this song, like I'm just talking shit, like I'm flexing, you know what I'm saying? Like for no reason, I'm like, give me the money you owe me. I knew I wanted to do something with Ballet Funk, so I'd say probably the first thing that I got was that do da da do da da, and I built everything around that. And then I think the next thing I did was the strings. And then when I found that Kundu sample, it all just kind of came. There's also some brass in there, nothing crazy.
Love a synth.
I love a good synth. My synths are usually very loud.
Very prominent.
Actually. Very prominent. But this one's just tucked in there in the chorus, and it's just kind of filling in the strings. You know what? I never play my acapellas, but I do think these acapellas are pretty angelic. So
Bless me, yeah, bless me, yeah, bless me, yeah. I'm finna ball on the stage, nigga. We made it, we out of the cage. Check my balance and set in the safe. I'm on buy, first of the place, taught you a lot. Good on the brain, we coming in twos if you screaming my name. I am not high, I am the flame. Give me my money, give me.
I think the most other interesting thing about this is at the end when my parents start talking. I called my parents one day and I was just like, y'all, I want to put y'all on a song. Like, I want y'all to do a song with me. And my mom got really excited because she was like, I get to sing. And I was like, no.
Not quite, Mama.
Not quite. I just want to like get your thoughts on something.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. And I was like, okay, great. So talk later. Because I didn't want them to know, right? Like, I didn't want them to know when I was going to record the thing, but I just need to get their permission. They're like, hey, I want to put y'all on a song.
Yeah.
So then maybe it was like 2 weeks later, I called them and I'd set up, I have my little field recorder right here, my little Tascam. Called them and I just set it up. Because it was like a 30-minute phone call. And afterwards I was like, by the way, like, just wondering, do I have your blessing to do what I do? And my mom was eating. Those clings you hear, it's like her finishing her food.
Oh.
You literally hear them say,
Bless me, bless me, bless me. It's good.
Typical only thing about him
We've had our blessing. I think we've had it
from day one.
from day one.
Aww.
yeah. And that's pretty much the bulk of this song. Should we play it? I think we
Yes,
should play
bro.
it.
Let's
I think we
play
should
it.
play it.
I just, yeah, I'm feeling, I'm feeling, woo. I just came up on my way now, someone around me now, okay, crazy, but I'm in love, listen, hey, listen, fuck it, I don't understand why you living in January, future number one, give me my honey, I'm the one, I be, I'm the one you sabi, I'm the one before and after yesterday. Bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me. I'm finna ball on the stage, nigga. We made it, we out of the cage. Checking my balance and sitting the safe. On my first of the place, taught you a lot. Good on the brain, we coming in twos if you screaming my name. I am not high, I am the flame. Give me my honey, give me my. Bless me. Bless me, 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 bless me. I'm the one I be. I'm the one you sabi. I'm the one before and after yesterday. I'm the one I be. I'm the one you sabi. I'm the one before and after yesterday. Bless me, bless me,
Bless me, bless me, bless me. It's good.
Typical only thing about him
We've had our blessing. I think we've had it
from day one.
From day one.
Day one.
Boom. Thank you, MTV. That was my crib.